Hi everyone, I'm here with Danielle McDougall. Danielle works as a full-time fraud prevention
Analyst?
Yeah, that's fantastic. A fraud prevention analyst, and she's here to give us a bit of information around fraud prevention this Christmas and how you can stay safe, particularly during this time of year. So I'll hand you over to Danielle.
Thanks. So, fraud is unfortunately particularly prevalent around the Christmas time. Just like everyone, fraudsters are getting busy trying to get their money on your hands on your money. So a couple of tips for us. Go paperless with your bills, guys. We want to encourage, better environmental practices anyway. But the more mail you get to your house, it can be quite a dangerous thing if someone is going through your letterbox to steal your information. So if you don't go paperless, pop a padlock on your letterbox. Pretty important and a really simple thing to do. Shred your paperwork. Okay, we all throw out our bills, we throw out everything, but consider what sorts of information a lot of businesses ask for security questions. They might ask for things like your address. Your electricity bill has that on it. Things like your rates notices might say where your property is. So it's really important that anything that has personal identification information gets shredded. And you can pop that in the garden. Report lost or stolen cards immediately. Okay, and also don't log in to your internet banking using any sort of public Wi-Fi. Really important, okay? Devices are susceptible to being hacked, and as much as we like to say it'll never happen, it happens, and it happens a lot. So just do your best to keep your own things secure. Be a savvy shopper. So a lot of us will be on Instagram or Facebook and we see all these amazing products from wish.com and those sorts of places. Fraudsters will actually set up these ads in order to obtain your information and get your credit card details. So where possible, always go directly to the website where you want to buy something from, or Google an official website. So rather than following a chain of links that could be potentially malicious, go directly to the source. This is a really important one, but don't respond to emails, SMSs, or phone calls that are asking you for urgent action on something, okay? Generally speaking, a fraudster wants you to act quickly because they don't want you to think about what you're doing, right? The more time you have to think, the more time you have to think, oh, hang on, this might not be right. No reputable business will ever ask you to go and buy gift cards in order to pay your tax debt or your rates debt or any of those things. Centrelink doesn't want gift cards from you. Fraudsters do. So anytime you get requests of payment for something where they want you to go and purchase a gift card, hang up. And if it is a reputable company, Google the number and call them back. We also want to keep an eye on our spending. Okay, busy time of year, so we know that lots of transactions are happening, but this is where things slip past. So check your bank statements at the end of the season, challenge anything you don't recognise. Your bank is on your side and they will try and help you. So always check in with them. Create strong passwords. Now, it's really confusing to keep all of our passwords in check, but it's really important that we do have good passwords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Your dog, your mum. These are not strong passwords. And if you think about the sorts of information that we now put on our social media, if my job is to commit fraud, I'm going to be pretty good at detecting and collecting information because it's my job. So if I've got a victim in mind and I've got some of the information, it's not going to be very hard for me to go online, do a bit of cyber stalking, and get some answers to some of those security questions. So it's really important that we have strong passwords. If you're not confident, invest the money in a password manager and have a look on choice.com. They've got a list of really reputable ones to choose from. The most important one, and this is what I really want to encourage everyone to do, is to talk about it. Fraud is a global problem, and it is a problem that affects people from every walk of life. It is nothing to do with how smart or dumb you are. It is nothing to do with you've let someone in or you've trusted someone that you shouldn't have. These people focus on building trust and they know exactly what to say to you to get what they want from you. And if you fall for it, you're just a human, right? So talk to your family and friends. We need to take the stigma and the shame away from these things, because one of the challenges we have as a country is that people don't report it. Because they don't report it, we don't even know how big the problem is. But we already know that the problem is about an $8 billion a year problem that we know about. So consider how much worse that could be if everyone were to report it. The good thing about reporting it also is it helps the legal system and the police understand what the problem is and how else and what sort of resources they need to invest in order to protect the community. So if you don't do anything, report it. Any other tips? Give us a yell.